What's happening, YouTubeverse? It's your boy Darkularity. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Ascended, where last time we had redemption. Well, kinda. We kinda had redemption. We did we did leave the cave with the artifact of the massive, but you know, we lost a couple Barry Allens. That's okay, totally fine. Today, I mentioned I wanted to do some building, and building we are gonna do. But we're not gonna make a breeding facility today, because I've been having some trouble figuring out exactly kind of what I want to do around here. So as you can see, I've cleared out a bunch of areas, a bunch of room for us. You know, the ground here is super unlevel. I mean, look at this hole over here. This thing is ridiculous. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it over here, but you just kind of bloop, fall into the map, and I mean, it's a good hidey hole, I guess, for PvP, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it regarding our space here. But what I want to do today is I want to set up a little bit of fortifications on the base. It's going to be an ongoing project. It's not going to be something we're going to be able to take care of like all at once, because it's going to require a ton, an absolute ton of metal. But I want to get it started because I'm sick of those stupid birds, whatever they're called, that swoop down. Those stupid idiots over there. Oh no, it's a pteranodon. The birds that come and like hit you and take your stuff, and yeah, they're all over here. Dillos come in. I think a dillo killed one of my dung beetles over here somehow through the wall, and also killed our previous oviraptors. So yeah, I mean, luckily we have replacement egg sacs, but you know, the other one it died. So that is a thing. So what I want to do for fortifications is, well, you know what? Hold on. Let's hop on the bird over here. Let's hop on Vesper. We're gonna take a little look of the area we have to work with. That hole is ridiculous. Come here, Vesper, my friendo. Let's get up into the sky and see. Okay, so I'm thinking. I pushed back. You see, put down some stone foundations here. I'm thinking, because I want this whole area. Look how much room just the baryonyx take up, and we haven't even finished breeding those guys yet. So we're gonna need a ton of space, especially when we get to Rexes, Uterannuses, all of the good stuff. We're gonna need more room. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put a like behemoth dino gate somewhere over here, and this is kind of gonna be the barrier of our entire base. Will be in this whole area. We're gonna have somewhere maybe in this area right about here. Let me come up a little higher here. Like in this area down here, I think is where we're gonna have our breeding facility. Just a place where we can toss out eggs so the babies don't run into the woods. I've lost, I want to say what am I talking about? 20 or 30 babies have run off into the woods already. When you attack them, they just kind of run away. So I want to have a place where I can throw them out, maybe even have like a hatch at the top. So if we're taming utility dinos, we can drop them in and it's all good. But we're going to do that in the future here. Today's episode, what I want to do is I want to make an area for all of our utility dinos. They just kind of hang out there. It's not that great. So I want to put them over here. And we're going to work on that today. We're going to make a little utility dino barn. And as you can see, I've gone ahead and I've put down a bunch of these water tanks surrounding the perimeter of our entire base. And why'd I do that? Because our wall is going to have plant species X on top of it to kill anything that comes within range, right? So I guess we'll start with the kind of wall design. I've gone ahead, I've crafted up some stuff, not a lot, but some stuff. We're going to start with the behemoth gate. And we'll put the gateway and the gate up right now. So it's snapping. Are you snapping to foundations? You are snapping to foundations. Is this kind of where we'd even want it, or further out? I'm thinking further out. Oh heck yeah. Let's see. Can we stop snapping to things? Maybe we can snap. There we go. Pre-placement would be nice. It's hard to see. Let's go maybe like this way. Is that far enough out? Is that a right angle? I mean, we'll be able to run straight out of here, which is not a problem, right? Or maybe here. And does that give us room over there to do the no? Maybe even a little further. We might have to go a little further. Let's disable snapping here. So we can free place this bad boy. Let's see how if we drop it right about here. Boom. Just like that. Frickin' huge. I love it. Perfect. Okay, let's hop on Vesper again here and see what it looks like from the sky. I mean, that kind of is almost perfect, right? A nice exit there. We can do our fence that comes all the way to there and all the way around the entire perimeter. And the fence design, it's one I've used before. I'll show you guys. It kind of has like a Jurassic Park kind of feel to it. We can throw another gate over there for an exit. We don't need one here because we have this one there. And then at some point we can do a ramp down into the water and do like a water pen up over here somewhere. But I just want more room to work with, less spawns coming in here, some defenses. So let's swap out for Barry Allen. I think that's gonna work. I mean, I might have to move the gate, but I think that's gonna work for now. We'll obviously have to clear the brush and the stone and stuff out of here. But of course I'm thirsty because it's always hot. Let's grab those. We'll grab these. We should be able to grab pretty much everything here. Grab those and the ladders. Okay, cool. What I'm thinking of doing here is taking these fence foundations, and they should snap directly to there, I believe. This might be kind of interesting to do here. Let's get like 3 of them down for now, just straight. I think if we go straight right to the end, that's gonna actually be perfect. And then what I want to do is I want to use the railings here. Because look at this, if we come up like that, oh yeah, you get kind of like a Jurassic Park kind of feel to it. We'll pop these here. Obviously it's not going to be straight. The last time I did a build like this, I had a huge area covered with foundations, but I don't want to do that here. I think this is going to be just fine. We can kind of get them squared up as much as we can. And I think at the top we should be able to give me that snap point right here. Oh, almost. We can go like that at the top to level it off if we need to. Am I going to be able to pick up that one? There we go. Perfect. It's actually going to be tough. I don't know how. I don't know how we're going to do it, but you know, we'll see how it goes. I don't know how high we're going to want the walls. Obviously, we're not going to have gigas and stuff come in here, and we just need to block them off. The gate is huge in case maybe we do tame a giga at some point, right? So we have a big gate there. And I'm thinking, let's get that one up. That looks like a pretty good height to me. It's not going to let anything in. Pop these up. Get one more up there. It might not be even, but I mean, what do you do, right? So let's go ahead. We're going to drop down one more fence foundation here. Is it straight right there? Yep. And then let's put down a couple more. No, that's not what I wanted to do. A couple more of the railings here. Pop those up. Get this one up to like the same height roughly. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. I like the new the railings. Then I'm going to take a pillar and I'm going to put it here. But do I want to do it on this one? Yeah, let's do it on this one. Put a pillar there. We'll come up and let's go one above, and then we'll take a ceiling, see if we can somehow finagle this bad boy up on the top of our wall. Right there, the very tippity top. And then I want to bring down some ladders here on this side, just like maybe first person will help us out with this a little bit. Come on, give it to me right there. I want it on this one. There we go. One here, one there. That way we have a means to climb up here. And then what we can do is come up to the top. We'll leave this middle foundation empty here, or middle ceiling empty, but we'll put one on each side. And this is where we're going to have our plant species X. I think I'm going to have to bring a little more water over in this direction, but let me grab the crop plots and we'll see how this is going to look. And then we're not going to have those too frequently, but we're going to have them maybe, let's see here. We still have more stuff, so we can lay out a little bit more and see what we're working with here. We put one there, one there. Oh, it's so hard to see. There. I think these are going straight, but oh man, they are hard to see in this luscious land. Let's get a bunch of them going. Get them all going straight, right to the end. Yeah, here we're going to have a little bit of an issue. Is it going to snap? Yeah, it does snap. It's fine. I don't like doing these, but to fill this whole area with like floors would take forever. If we come out to the end here, out of curiosity, are we going to be able to go this way now? Oh, we can put one there. You know what? No, maybe we're not going to do that. We're not going to come that far out because then we're going to have a bunch of turns and it's just going to be annoying. Pick these bad boys back up. And we'll just go straight from here. Like that. A straight 90-degree corner on here. Totally fine. And then maybe we don't need to do a fence all the way. Like maybe I'll just come and we'll stop it where it ends here. because nothing's going to be able to get up there, right? So maybe we don't have to go all the way around with the fence, and I'll just do pillars, just like we did over there, to have kind of turret towers all the way around. And then let's get some fences down here. These bad boys. I'm just going to do 2 high for now, just so we can see how this looks. This is going to stop anything at least small from coming in, especially the dillos. We are going to make it tall, but like I said, this is going to be an ongoing project because it is going to require a absolute crap ton of metal. Get these all put up here. Now let me finish it. This one is glitching out a little bit. I think it's actually okay. It's just it's lower. It's in the ground a bit. Let me get these finished up. Okay, so we got a nice row, but see what I mean? Kind of Jurassic Park like fence style feel. I like that. I mean, I could go ahead and do, and then maybe we can even bring the fences up to that same height there. We could do what everyone else does where you just like wall it off with gates, but man, I really don't like that. I dislike that very much. Let's go with the pillars. How many did I do? I think I went 3 high, right? So if we go, we don't want them touching or being too close to each other, right? So if that ends here, which is in the middle of this one, which is actually kind of weird. Well, I guess because that's in the middle, totally fine. So I'm thinking if we go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe, and then go up 3. That's a decent amount of space. Let's see if we can get this up on the top again. Why do I have my crossbow out? I do not need you, sir. Is that up at the top? It was at the top. Okay, then we can go ahead and throw a couple more ladders down on here. Maybe? This snap point is super annoying. There we go. There we go. And then we can climb up here and slap down 2 more of our... Oh, we don't have any more. Okay, but we got no more ceilings, but that's kind of the point. This is what we're going with. I think that's a good enough distance. Let me grab a couple more ceilings, and then we'll put some plant species, some plants up there and see what it looks like. You know, I really wish that these water tanks provided a little bit more range than they currently do. I'm going to have to figure out a better setup rather than having these things kind of all over. I'll follow the rest of the perimeter, but I'm out of metal, so I can't do that now. But this will work. This will work for getting the idea, getting the visual. The range, does it encompass those other 2? Let's deactivate this one. Not quite. Doesn't quite reach those 2. You see what I mean? Like the range is crap on these. Oh my goodness. We went a little more this way. Are you gonna work now? Okay, it looks like it gets both of them in there. We just gotta wait to see if this thing's irrigated. It is irrigated. I might as well have a drink since it's hot as heck out here. Okay, let's hop up here and see. Let's double check, make sure that these are within range here. Yep, should work perfectly. So I brought a couple crop plots. We're gonna place these down. Let's go ahead and snap them onto the foundations here. We're gonna have 1 on each side. So we'll pop a seed in, pop a bunch of these in, and we pretty much have to wait for these to grow up before we can actually do anything with them. There we go. I got 1 extra fertilizer. Let's pop it into this one. We let these guys grow up, and this is kind of going to be like our turret defense area here. We have a ladder to get up and continue to give fertilizer. Any dinos that come within range are going to die. Any flying ones that try to fly in here are going to die. We might have spawns in our base, but hoping we don't have too many. Obviously, Pteranodons, things like that, I'm cool with them being around. But Dillos and stuff that attacks our dinos, they need to go away. They need to stop coming in here. But I think this gives us a lot more room to work with. I was flying around trying to find places that are level. There's not a lot of level places on the island. I don't really like building on the island. If I'm 100% honest, it's not a good time. So let's take this guy back. We're gonna work now on our utility dino barn, which is gonna go up over on this side here. So I've pre-made a bunch of items, a bunch of things we need to get that done. Let's come in here. First things we're going to start with, that's not the right one. This one here is what we want. I'm going to grab those stone pillars and stone ceilings. And let's see what we can come up with over here. We have a big area. The reason why I'm using pillars and foundations is obviously foundations don't stack. And I meant ceilings, not foundations. I'm using pillars and ceilings because, yeah, foundations don't stack. Also, I'm going to be adding a couple of mods to the server here. I want to add the structures Superstructures Ascended mod, which is it's a pretty basic form of superstructures from Ark Survival Evolved, but mostly I want the cloud pulling because we could get that now. I might even add the reusables mod too. If you guys have seen that, check that out. I don't want to do crazy mods, just some helpful quality of life ones might be useful. But anyway, back to what we're doing here now. That's not what I meant to do at all. There we go. So I'm thinking we started out around here, about this spot here. So let's go ahead. We're going to drop down a pillar as a kind of a starting point. I'd like it to run parallel to this cliff edge here. So maybe we'll come about this far. I also want to come in a little bit because I want to be able to walk the dinos up and through from the back. We'll pop the first one down here and see how that goes. Are you guys going to snap? That would be super fantastic. No? Okay, let's get a ceiling on here. Ceiling on there. Now I'm thinking we're going to go 5 by 10 on these, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and well, we need another structure support. So can we put one down? Why aren't they snapping to each other like this? Like, snap here. This is where I want you to be, not there. But I guess that'll work just fine. We can have it there. Just long enough to get this bad boy put on here, and then we can put another pillar like there. I guess we'll need one underneath it as well too. That's why I made extras. And then we can pick this one back up. I don't want to go crazy with the pillars, just what we need to add supports here, right? I want to go 5 by 10, so let's come this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have to go like this. Let me finish this floor up. All right, that's all wrapped up. Use just the amount of pillars that we needed to get this finished up. Now, I don't like how high it is on the front, but that's okay. It also kind of looks kind of small. I said kind of twice there, but you know, they're just utility dinos. It's gonna be fine, right? This is just a place to store our babies, so they're not just running around on the ground. I don't know. I think I like it. Let's I need to grab more stuff. All right, super heavy with items. So I'm thinking we do ramps kind of in the front here. Let's bring this bad boy out. We want you to be a wooden ramp. Snap onto here. Are we going to be able to reach the ground? Yes, we are. Fantastic. So we'll have a ramp that comes all the way out here to allow our dinos to walk up and walk down along the whole front of it. I'm going to need a lot more of these to finish off the ceiling, but we get the basic idea here. Come on. Come here. There we go. Perfect. And then I'm thinking we use the wooden pillars now here. Now, do we want to go in the middle or do we want to go on the edge? I might have to move those stone ones. So what I'm thinking here is we go too high. That way we can fit the RG in here to fly in and pick up dudes too. So we'll just do the corners. I'll finish up the bottom after. I'd like to close it in instead of being able to see under there. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. And then we'll throw down some walls here. These guys are just going to be temporary. Come on. Oh, is that going to be too high? This thing's going to be super duper high, isn't it? That's okay. That is just fine with me. Put this wall on here. Then we can add on a sloped wall to the top. Just like that. A sloped wall to this side, just like that. And then we can put some roofs on here. Wooden roof. Come on. Give it to me. Give me the snap point. Ark and it's snapping. I just want you to go on there. Like, why won't you? I have the sloped wall and everything. Oh, we had that one for a sec. We had it for a sec. Yep, right there. Then we can bring these all the way across. Just like this. There we go. And see if we can do the same thing on this side. Oh, we can. Just like that. Bring these bad boys all the way across. I think I'm going to run out of them. There we go. Perfect. And then, do we do it flat all the way up? Curious. Now, I wonder if I pick these walls up, are these going to come collapsing down? I really hope not. Because what I want to do is I want to add more wooden pillars here. thinking about here, just like that. We'll put these ones right here, just like this. Let's see, if I pick you up, I don't want any of this stuff to come crashing down. It's a good thing I have my crossbow, because we're going to need the grappling hooks to get up here and get this bad boy down. Pull ourselves up, and we'll pick up that, and drop ourselves down. And then what I'm thinking we're going to do here is we're going to grab railings, and we're going to coat the outside here with railings. Just like that, and then we're going to use wooden railings. Did I make wooden railings? I think I left them in there. But then I'm going to go around and do wooden railings on top and fill in the roof. I like the way it's coming together. It still needs some work. It still needs, you know, finishing touches. Maybe we don't do a ramp all the way on the whole thing. I'm gonna have to spend some time messing around with this. Okay, so here's what I've got going on. Is it the most beautiful dino barn? No. Is it an excessive use of railings? Yes, absolutely it is. But you know what? It works for now. I might change it up a little bit. I'm not sure. I mean, I might even use more pillars and come across down here. If we flip these this way, I guess I could come around here and just add a bit more detail to it. So far, I'm liking the way that it looks. I hear a Pteranodon somewhere. I don't see him, but I hear him. Oh, there he is up there. So what I got going on is I've walled off the entire thing. Obviously, we're using pillars on the outside for details. We got a 3-wide ramp on this side and that side. Rather than coming up the front and the back, I figured the side would be better. Almost like a barrel barn. Got a decent amount of height so I can fly the RGs in here to pick up any dino to take them where I need to. But this is our utility dino storage. I like it so much so far. I think it works pretty good. It keeps them, you know, off the grass, all organized into one little space here. I tried to put as much detail as I could with using pillars up along the top, the up and down, the uprights there as well too. And then I put railings up on the roof. I actually saw a picture on Twitter a few weeks ago now at this point, where people were using railings to add detail to the roofs, and I actually like that. I think it looks pretty good. You can see the dinos through there. It looks like they're all caged up in a beautiful barn. And yeah, I think it works. You know, next build we're going to do is obviously going to be over there. And it's going to be our baby hatchery, I guess we could call it. Something like that. You can see our plants over there finally growing up. Let's have a little look at them. Yep, they're up there. They're ready to have their settings turned on so they can start defending us. I think having those guys all the way around is going to be fantastic. We might even have a pillar or two in the center, just so that we're defended. But for now, you know what? I think we've done it. I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this episode up here, guys. If you guys like the episode, please do smash that thumbs up. It really does help with the channel. You know, I know that building videos, stuff like this, isn't as entertaining as doing caves and doing bosses and all that good stuff. But hey, we're working there. We're getting there. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, think about smashing that subscribe button. That way you're gonna be notified on when new videos come out. It really does help out. Thanks, guys. Yeah, again, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Peace.